story. The Sony exec told 4Gamer via DualShockers that next year, quote, marks an unprecedented rush of big titles for PS4, end quote. Yoshida also highlighted the impending release of PlayStation VR as one of the many reasons for console owners to be excited for 2016. In addition to Sony's foray into virtual reality, this year, brings with it a number of high-profile exclusives, including The Last Guardian, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, the last of which was recently pushed to April. Quote, it's the year PS4 users and those who are on the fence on whether to buy it will absolutely think that it's good to have a PS4, Yoshida added. And then I love that he added this. Please look forward to it. Yeah, this is like, we know this. PS4's killing it and we have 0 exclusives except for Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's almost... I feel like this was a plan.
It's genius.
Maybe not completely, because a few games got pushed from this year. Oh my god, sorry. From last year.
Yeah, it'll take a few months
to this year. Like Uncharted was meant to come out last year.
I believe so.
And then they pushed it till March.
And then, I mean, they had, like, The Order was a bit of a flop. Until Dawn, was that an exclusive?
Yeah,
it was, yeah.
That was published by Sony.
Yep. So we've had a couple.
There's been a few, but
they've been pretty...
And Rocket League is a console exclusive, and...
Not for long.
Yeah, but... It was for when it counted. It was.
It was good while it lasted. Rocket League.
No, for when it counted, it was, and it'll probably the esport will probably stick with the PlayStation as the console of choice.
Yep.
I was going to say something. I lost my thought. Very shrewd. Because they are selling like hotcakes. I think it's got parity with the PS2.
I believe we're at 33 million.
Which, if you take away the Wii out of the equation, which everyone should, because that was just an expensive toy, best-selling console, PS2, and if it's on track with that, that's impressive.
We're doing pretty well.
So if they were...
And
they don't need exclusives to sell it, obviously.
I mean, we don't even have an Uncharted yet.
And now we're in, the third... Is this the third year?
I think it's the second.
No, I believe it's the third year. This is going into the third year now.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right.
We're going into its third year, which I assume maybe they're expecting a slight decline in sales, but now they're like, oh, well, here's 20 exclusive games.
Yeah, and big ones.
To be fair, some of those are not total exclusives. Some are console exclusives.
I don't actually have the complete list.
Some are, console exclusives. Some are timed exclusives and whatnot.
And others are on PC as well.
Console exclusive.
Yeah.
That's the
so yeah, I mean, wait until something like Uncharted drops.
Well, it's like Uncharted, Last of Us, No Man's Sky.
The second they announce
to death.
a second The Last of Us, that's when we'll do gangbusters. I think a lot of people will jump ship from Xbox for that one.
We'll see. I wonder.
I actually really I'm just going to go on a little tangent here, but I actually really... The state of Xbox is not to be fanboy-y, but I'm gonna be. There's not a lot going on over there, is there? I mean, like, Halo wasn't great.
Halo, I think they didn't... I don't think they ever released numbers for Halo.
Which is surprising, because you'd think...
I don't think they ever do.
I feel like...
They always just say, like, it was massive.
It was huge!
Which they probably said again this time. I can't really say, to be totally honest, because I don't do it, but... Quantum Break looks really cool.
I don't know a lot. I think the one for me would be the new Gears. That would be the big exclusive.
That's the one I definitely would love to play.
Yeah.
Almost worth just buying a console and trading it, like returning it after finishing Gears.
What a dick move. I'm done with this now.
No, the Gears is the series that I really loved on Xbox.
It was great.
Gears and like Halo 3.
That was the...
Specifically Halo 3.
Halo 2 for me. That was the glory days.
I missed Halo 2, but Halo 3 we put so much time into.
Yeah, disgusting amounts.
It was good fun.
But it's hard for me to think of others. I guess we're not in that ecosystem.
I've never been in it. Like, the only time I play Xbox is when I was with someone who had an Xbox.
Yep.
But I was PS for life.
I don't know what happened to me. I just
PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4.
I think it was because I'm such a cheapskate. I was like, oh, well, the Xbox 360 is new and I can afford it. I'll get it. And then I got it. And then I was like, oh, there's not many JRPGs on this console. Why is that?
Well, I'm kind of the same. But the opposite. Like, yeah. I don't know why I bought a PS3. Like, it was like absurd.
Grossly expensive.
1,000 Australian dollars for a PS3. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Why not?
Sure.
Disposable income.
What games are... Well, there were some good games when that launched. I will hold that. Resistance Fall of Man.
That's what I was thinking.
Uncharted, Drake's Fortune.
Was that a launch game?
I don't think it was launched, but it was pretty close.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. What else? That had to be something. Oh, okay, no, let's move on. Quick, shit.
Colin
move on.
McRae's Dirt Rally.
No, I definitely played a lot of NBA Street.
yeah. Sure, there was some garbage.
NBA Street. When we did that snow season, NBA Street went down hard. Your brother loved it.
I bet he did. He's loving that Star Wars right now.
Filthy
casual.
So I'm getting sidetracked.
A special shout out on this one, Govinda. Bastion developer Supergiant Games has announced that its second game, and one of Kale's personal favourites, Transistor, has reached a new sales milestone. The 2014 PC and PlayStation 4 game has now sold more than 1 million copies. That's up from 600,000, a figure that was announced in January of 2015. Quote, "We feel incredibly fortunate to be able to stick together as a team and with any luck keep making the kind of games that resonate with you for a long time to come." End quote, Supergiant said in a blog post via NeoGAF. Supergiant's first game, Bastion, has sold more than 3 million copies. They're a great developer.
They are. They do very good stuff.
They're like the music, the storylines in both really get me. Like it's really something I'm into. Really complex character building.
Yeah, like it's weird because it's kind of simple. But then it's got these weird little deep complexities to it that aren't like evident at the beginning, and then you kind of keep playing like, oh shit, I can do this as well.
You owe it to yourself to play Transistor and Bastion as well. I mean, I came around on Bastion.
I actually I really liked Transistor when I first played it, but when I went back to platinum it, I enjoyed it so much more.
It's just I had to finish it like 3 times back to back to get the platinum, and I loved it. Yeah. It was at no point did it seem like a drag.
Yeah, good on them.
Yeah, I look forward to whatever they're working on next.
Have they said anything?
To be honest, I haven't really checked into it. I imagine they would be.
I imagine they're working on it. Maybe they're not ready to announce yet. Might be. They're a pretty small studio from what I can gather.
Yeah, but somewhat successful.
Yeah, very much so. 1 million, 3 million on Bastion. That is some pretty pennies.
I bought it twice.
Really?
Once on PC, once on Vita.
Oh shit, I think I bought it on PS3. Yeah, and I probably bought it twice too.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Get you with the terrible first release.
People get angry about paying for a PS2 classic.
Oh, look at us.
We got paid for a not classic twice.
Oh god, don't get me started.
Don't get me started on how many 3DSs I've bought and sold.
My final news... Me too. My final news topic, Govinda, just reads, PSN outage today, !
It's okay. Everyone breathe. We're back.
We're back, but today's been a rough day for us.
Woke up. I thought I had a friend request, and then
it wasn't.
Apparently, the servers were down for maintenance. That was at 4 a.m. this morning. Mm-hmm. It is now 4:30 this afternoon. I think it went back online about an hour ago.
Yep.
So over maybe like 11 hours plus down. It seemed unscheduled because people were losing their minds.
Yeah, r/PS4 was on fire.
They had a super thread, a mega thread going about it, and people were flipping out.
Well, because of course, the second the PlayStation Network goes down without Sony saying anything, everyone goes, what is it, remember 2011?
2011.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Never forget.
6 weeks of an outage?
The greatest tragedy that ever befell.
Well, it's just that it was unscheduled, and people were blowing up saying, just make a statement.
Yeah, to be fair, Sony said nothing.
Just say anything about it.
We've come a long way. I like to feel my boy Shu wouldn't do that to us.
So they did say something eventually, and it was just, we're looking into server issues, we'll blah, 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 mumbo jumbo. And then at some point, Shuhei Yoshida tweeted that it's back online for everyone, and go have fun.
It sucks though. Like, you turned up here. I'm chasing a particularly difficult Persona 4 Dancing All Night trophy. I'm not sure if I have it, so I'm trying to check my trophies. Can't do that. You fire up Borderlands. We want to play together. Can't do that. Then we're trying to figure out LAN network,
and that just didn't work at all
for whatever reason. And it was just a shit fight. Like, you just like, this box suddenly isn't as good as it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny too because of the announcement at E3 about the PS4, and it's like, you don't always need to be connected online. And you're like,
but you kind of do.
it's true to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, sure, I can go play Tales from the Borderlands still. But I'm very, like, that console is very dependent on the internet.
What if you're someone like, I know a bunch of guys at work that have so hyped on Star Wars, they've gone out, bought a PS4, bought Battlefront. There's not much to that game without the PlayStation Network.
That's true, yeah.
You're not doing much.
That's something we can talk about one day, is this trend of just only online games.
Yeah, it's strange. Like, I guess it's great when it's working.
Because Battlefront was a missed opportunity.
There should have been a single player.
Like, how good would a single player campaign be?
Be so good.
It'd be so good.
Be fucking sick. That was awful.
Yeah, it's back now. Something went wrong.
Something, yeah, like, is this...
Something's awry, and they haven't said anything officially, as far as I'm aware, in the last hour we've been recording.
What was the Lizard Crew? We reported on it 2 weeks ago.
They were saying they were going to hack, but that was over Christmas, and unless someone made a funny on Reddit about the servers, the PlayStation Network servers being so bad that the Christmas hacks are only taking effect now.
Oh. That's good fun.
But it's back now. Everyone go back and enjoy your games. You can stop listening to us now, actually, because...
Please don't.
No, keep going.
Please, there's going to be some gems
If
later
you're going
on.
to stop listening, it has to be to give us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Or maybe you stop to go check out our other podcast, the GoK Q&A on the GoK network.
It's pretty chill, actually.
It's also live on iTunes, and strangely enough, did way better than our last episode of the PS podcast.
We can only, I guess, thank you all
Yep.
for that, because now I can only assume you all listen to it maybe 2 or 3 times each.
If only that was the case, Kavinder, our numbers would be much higher.
Yeah.
At least on my part.
Yeah.
It's time for our favourite segment, Govinda. I feel something brewing. A little,
You smell that?
Yeah, it smells strange.
Something's happening. I think it's about to rain. We can't even take this serious.
It's garbage.
We're doing the PS4 cast.
Alright, give me a little rain sound.
Okay, a little bit.
So good.
Ooh, it's so soothing. I'm going to go to sleep, actually.
This week's PS4 cast is for a little game called Assault Android Cactus. Assault Android Cactus is a top-down, twin-stick shooter. Drawn with an SD art style, it pits colourful characters against rampaging hordes of monsters and robots. This game looks pretty dope. And to be honest, we've heard about it for a little while, and while I'm intrigued, it wasn't until just today when I realised they've announced it for the PlayStation Vita.
We've discussed this. I think it won't play well.
On a Vita.
Have you looked... We watched that trailer together. Very frantic, lots of shit going on.
It's what they call a bullet hell game.
Yeah, lots of stuff going on. It reminds me of Super Stardust, but with characters.
It reminds... I know it's totally different, but for me it's almost like a Metal Slug. Where you find that
it's
one part of the map where it's not bullets.
No, but the problem with it is, everything moves, so the bullets end up being everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really reminds me of Super Stardust or Dead Nation or...
We love Dead Nation.
We love it, but it looks like Dead Nation on fucking speed.
Oh yeah, and I believe all the different characters have special abilities.
Yep.
Certainly different, plenty of different kinds of weapons.
What's the developer? Witchbeam.
Witchbeam. They're actually, this is a special shout out. These guys are very local to us. Live in the same city as Govinda, Brisbane, Queensland.
You.
And
possibly, we haven't spoken to them yet.
Do you know how bad I am with sports? I nearly said, go the Blues. No, it's go the Maroons.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Okay.
This is a State of Origin reference. And maybe one day we'll see if one of these Witchbeamers can come on the show.
Yeah, maybe around when it launches. We'll try and get something happening.
Maybe before.
Well,
let's get a scoop on this. Let's get a...
Big things are in the works for us.
Let's get what are they called? I don't even know. I've never done it before.
I guess...
an exclusive.
An exclusive.
Let's get an exclusive.
We're going to have to start getting a bit more professional here at the PS Podcast.
No, that's part of our charm.